Okay, a huge bomb has dropped this week in the MAFS world. The drama that just continues to give. We've had a shock pregnancy and engagement announcement from one of the brides, Brook.
Yes, and I'm sure, look, it's hard to think at this point in time people not understanding how reality TV timelines work, but there are people out there who are like, oh my God, she cheated on her fake husband on the show, or that just happened. Like,
on her fake husband.
Yeah, on her fake husband. No. It was only last year that I realized a lot of people, including a lot of my colleagues, thought they got married for real or married at first sight. So people do.
That's
and
fair.
if you thought that, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really fine, but
No.
it's like, it is what it is. Like, but no one's legally married.
Yeah, no one's legally married.
And also the show was filmed such a long time ago.
So long ago. I think it was back in August?
Yeah.
It's a really long time ago now. So the timeline, I was trying to like look at the timeline of like when this would have happened and I was also looking at the photo. I'm like, how pregnant is this lady? Because she's also so skinny. So I'm like, I can't really gauge how pregnant she is.
It's hard to know. And look, these rumors, she announced it herself, but these rumors that she's pregnant have been out for a long time. And we have seen the rumors for a long time here at Mamma Mia. But I was like, we did not run them because you can't. No matter what you hear, you should never print anything about a woman being pregnant or not pregnant. But then she's come out and said it, so now we can talk about it.
Yes, she has come out and confirmed, things didn't work out on MAFS. She's now left the show, which was a spoiler. Well, she hasn't left the show yet. She's still in there. But I guess
she fake left and came back.
She fake left and came back to have some drama. But yeah, we don't know where it's going now. But it is a little bit of a spoiler. It's always disappointing when you get a spoiler like this. And I feel like production usually keeps it so under wraps and it's highly confidential, to keep people strung along on these narratives between the couples. So it's really interesting that Brooke has come out to media to announce that, she's pregnant. She's actually rekindled with her ex, who she was with before the show. They broke up just before the show started filming. And then after leaving the show, about 2 or 3 weeks after, they've then rekindled, gotten back together. I think they went on a Maldives trip, which sounds lovely.
Must be nice.
Must be
I'd
nice.
say, look, if anyone asked me to marry the Maldives, I don't care who they are. I'm saying yes, it's the Maldives.
Yeah.
Or the Maldives, as people say. Don't know, never been. Okay, I'm going to ask a question which I know is a bit unpopular, but I feel like it's what the audience is asking. Do we think that there's potentially a chance that Brooke never broke up with her boyfriend and they remained together and she went on the show, I guess, to be on the show?
I feel like if we have to ask that question for MAFS, like, what are we doing? I think she was with her guy all along.
I kind of do too.
Yeah, because there was even like that plot point where she'd slept with her ex like just days before entering the experiment. That doesn't sound that final to me.
And you know what? No shade to this woman, because I understand wanting to go on TV and become famous and make it work. And potentially if she had been paired with someone who
never know.
Well, exactly. Maybe she was like, look, maybe if this guy's gay, I'll break up with my boyfriend. But I think if she'd been paired with someone who was like really there for love and really sweet, she might have come off as a villain. But because she was paired by a man who is just disgusting, but also the biggest crime of all, dull as dishwater.
Yeah.
It's kind of okay.
And it gave her an out.
Yes.
Because suddenly that became a really big thing, like his video where obviously he said some awful things.
Yeah.
But she really couldn't let that go. Yeah. And I think if someone was really in the experiment and showing interest, because she was showing interest along the way, if that was genuine.
Yeah.
And I have seen a lot of people online now picking her apart for not being genuine, and it's MAFS. I feel like we've got to anticipate that people go on there, not always for the right reasons. But I think the issue is she's on the show calling out other people for not being genuine. Like she's so angry at the other women for not being genuine in their relationships. But I feel like she had a man's at home.
Yeah, and I think she was maybe like, I'm not here to get married. I'm here to put on a show. I'm going to put on a show.
Yeah.
It's kind of also interesting just how the whole – because she's engaged too, right?
Yeah, they got engaged. So – I think they found out they were pregnant in November. She had a dream that she was pregnant, and then she did a pregnancy test. I'm like, okay. And then on Christmas Day, around Christmas, they were in Aspen. Again, must be nice.
Again.
Who is this guy?
Yes, who is this guy? And does he have
gone MAFS?
And does he have friends?
Yeah, hello. So they got engaged on Christmas Day, and now they're just loving each other sick.
Yeah, look, it's all very sweet and romantic, and it sounds like they're very happy, which is lovely. I'm interested in how it'll unfold, because as you're saying, yes, some people are upset because they're like, well, now the show is spoiled. But the thing is, we've seen paparazzi photos of other couples who are still together, so we know how they end. It's kind of hard because on shows like The Bachelor, you film the final and then then we know they fly the two couples separately, different locations, and then they get to like go to the same location and like have their first proper hookup.
Yeah.
And then they have to live separately, and they're like once every 2 months they take a flight to see each other.
Yes.
Or something like that.
secret.
And like it's very secretive. But I guess you can't keep all these couples separate for the many, many, many months.
Well, it's similar to Love Island.
Yeah.
So
what did you have to Love Island?
Love Island, I remember after I won, they like,
oh my God, I always forget that you won.
won.
Huge, yeah.
Shivers, full body shivers.
That's important.
I remember they like took us, like all the cameras were gone, everything like packed really quickly down, and then they gave us a form, and it was like a little
romantic.
bit of so romantic.
And then we got a form.
It was like a bit of like an NDA, like, you know, that you wouldn't be like seen with each other, which everyone just kind of signed and then ignored.
And you'd already signed like 20,000 documents leading up to this, right?
I've already
so at
signed
that
my life
time, it's
away.
just another document.
So I think it was then just like, sign this, but use your best judgment. So we were pretty good. And we only had 2 weeks to do it. So it's,
but you can do it for 2 weeks.
2 weeks is fine. Just put a cap on.
Yeah.
Put a cap on.
Wait, did you go out together?
Yeah, we were
How
just.
did you not get papped?
We're not out. We would just go to like, also, how did I not get papped? Didn't call anyone.
Well, wow. Well, so fair enough.
Yeah.
But like no one took photos of you at events. And
I didn't go to events.
Yeah.
We literally just it was 2 weeks. I'm very like, trust the process. So I like didn't tell my friends I was back.
Okay.
Like I actually
this is why you didn't get found out, because you play by the rules.
Yeah. But other
Silly.
people
You could have
like,
made so much money.
Yeah. Damn.
No, it's worked out well. Yeah, that's crazy. So, but also for 2 weeks.
It's different
It's
than
crazy,
the
but-
pre-production time and the
Yeah.
lead time is so much longer for MAFS. So if you actually were dating someone or you've got something going with someone else in the cast, to expect them to hold on to that for over 6 months, especially when they all want attention. They all want a little bit of press.
Exactly. And it's kind of interesting with Brooke, because one of the reasons, like obviously the pregnancy rumors were around for a while and some outlets ran it and we didn't, but we knew something was going on because we interview a lot of the cast here at Bummia, and Brooke was the one who was like through communications and stuff, never available for interview. And so I don't know what was going on there, whether she didn't want to do interviews with us and other people, or they were sort of holding them. There's a lot of back. It could be anything, so it's fine. But it's interesting that she went to Women's Day, right, and did like an exclusive with them, which seems potentially outside of the MAFS publicity machine.
So interesting.
So maybe she's kind of gone rogue, or maybe it was unprecedented. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but it's interesting.
So interesting to see. Like, it's just like the gift that keeps on giving, and I'm so intrigued now, like if she's staying on the show, when is she leaving? I've also seen that they were saying there was an off-camera moment they had which led her to leave the show, which we haven't seen. So I don't know if there'll be any more info on that goes to the screen, or if we're just going to have to.
It's interesting how I felt they tried to almost give like Chris a redemption arc, her partner on the show, or he tried to give himself one in the moment where after she had left. And she said it was whether she left because she had a partner on the outside or she saw his audition video and was like, I don't want to be around this man. Fair enough. The thing is, his audition video wasn't just because he said things that a lot of people say out loud. They're awful, but it's just how people talk of like, I don't like fat people. I don't like people who do this. I don't like that. That's awful. But he also just came across with this like terrible demeanor of like bringing, because there's some reality TV villains who say awful things and problematic things, but they also have, and not this excuses it, but they also have like an on-screen charisma or a personality, or they're entertaining. And his biggest flaw is that he's an awful person and he also has no charisma and is not entertaining.
Yeah, there's nothing relatable
There's no
about
redemption
it.
arc happening
and like,
there.
I just think he like intrinsically has really poor values.
Yeah.
And even during intimacy week, you know, he was tasked to do something special for Brooke. So he just sets up a bath and a bottle of bubbles. I'm like, you just wanted to get in the bath while you stand there?
Yeah.
What,
I love
who's
when
this
she was like,
for?
I'm not doing that.
Yeah. And then he goes, obviously I'm hoping to get something like in return. Obviously.
That's the thing. It's like the demeanor of like, I can understand why that woman wanted to get the hell out of there. The idea of like this man, knowing he was setting that up because he's like, if I do this then you must give me this.
Get in the bath.
Yeah, kind of a thing. Like I get such creepy vibes from him. And I know some people were like, oh, seeing him go in the car and he was getting upset. He was crying. And I
think that's his own ego.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? Maybe this is a really good moment for this man who I think has never had any sort of like hardship, emotion, had to think of anything, has like, I don't know how he was raised, lots of questions there, don't really care to know. Something intrinsically in him has made him not be like a part of like the proper fabric of society. And it's weird that Married at First Sight has done that for him.
I know. It's good that he's getting to experience a full range of emotions. emotions and not bottling it down.
Yeah.
But I worry that now it's aired and he's probably going to like cop a lot
But
for
I don't
it.
think
Like,
his emotions were like, I saw people saying like, oh my God, he's crying. This is actually really good because men should cry. I'm like, that man is crying because he's angry.
Yeah. He doesn't even know why he's crying.
He's not
like,
crying because he feels bad about how he
No.
behaved. He's crying because he thinks he's been wronged.
Yeah.
And that's very scary.
And he's embarrassed.
Yeah, and he's embarrassed.
He's embarrassed.
And there's nothing more scary than an embarrassed man, really, because they're the ones that lash out the most.
Someone needs to watch him.
Yeah, exactly. So he said he's working on himself. I hope that's true. It's probably not, but I'm sure he'll fade from obscurity quite soon. And
I wonder if they're going to bring him someone else in for him.
Oh,
Is
man.
that a thing?
They do have intruders coming soon.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I mean, that's the timeline, I think,
Oh,
of
God.
what we're
Pray
going to
for
get
that woman.
next. Yeah. I hope not. Let that man go.
Yeah.
His biggest sin, he's not good on TV.
Yeah. No, we're bored.
Yeah.